Friends, 198 days of war. Starting from south, the Ukrainian counteroffensive on Kherson region is well explained. It has lost its initial momentum, and the Ukrainian General Staff has said that it was not meant to take over Kherson but to degrade Russian forces all round in its weapon system, in its logistic supply line, and its infantry. Also, it later on transpired that the Ukrainians meant to establish their bridgehead on Andriviki region while deny Russians to use their bridgeheads to move towards Nikolaev in west and in south in Zaporizhia region. At present, the battle is on and quite heavy all along the south front, that is Vysokopilya, Davido Broad, Snihurivka up to Oleksandrivka. The Ukrainian forces claim to have retaken Ternovi Podi as per ISW, but they also accept that the Russian forces have broken through the Ukrainian defense between Ternovi Podi and Blahodotne. In the meantime, the important factors which we will see in future is the Ukrainian bridgehead on south of Ingulets River and Andrivka, Lozove, Sukhoi, Stavok triangle, and their ability to have their reserves accumulated at Bereznegova Toe, and of course with minimum RT and no air support, and a Russian air force and artillery counterattacks will decide the future of this war zone. Coming to east, starting from Soledar to Bakhmut and further down below, Avdiivka, etc. The Bakhmut front seems to be a turning point as Chechen forces have started storming it directly. Almost after 2 months since Russian forces started shelling it. Brusivka, the Russian forces probably has taken over, and the outskirts, OTBF and other reserves of Ukraine seems to be drawn into the entire shelling and coming to an end now. The resistance of Bakhmut seems to be coming to an end now. In north, Kharkiv region, the Ukrainian counteroffensive is still on despite heavy losses in its infantry as well as hardware. There are contradictory informations from Balakleya. While Ukrainians claim that they have liberated this region and now storming Shevchenkoe, which is on Balakleya-Kupiansk highway. However, the Russian forces claim otherwise, and they say that heavy battle is on, reinforcements have reached, and a sort of cauldron is being prepared to suck in the surviving Ukrainian forces and later destroy it. Probably the whole situation will be clear in next 2 to 3 days. As road networks north and west of Balakleya is still under Russian control, while ISW has claimed that Kupiansk is likely to fall in next 72 hours. A great forecast. Lastly, Russian Air Force and artillery have struck Ukrainian forces, hardware, infantry in Chuguev, the logistic epicenter of Ukrainian armed forces. In addition to this, the shelling in Sumy region and elsewhere seems that Russian armed forces has restarted destroying the logistic and supply line of Ukraine, which it seems to had stopped in between, and as a result massive amount of Western arms and ammunition, hardware and even mercenaries arrived on the front. The reason for discontinuation is not understood. But in short, this is the present scenario of the entire war front and preparation from both sides before autumn starts. And Ukrainian seems to be in panic. See you tomorrow. Thank you, friends.